Borough of White Oak meeting of council, May 20th, 2024, 7:30 p.m. Pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Backus.
Here.
Councilwoman Offerman.
Here.
Mayor Martin.
Here.
Councilman Davis.
Here.
Councilwoman Harbert.
Here.
Councilman Russell.
Here.
Councilwoman Scherzer.
Here.
Councilwoman DePaula.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Need a motion to approve minutes from April 8th, 2024 council workshop meeting and April 15th, 2024 council meeting.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Executive session, Ashley.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tonight, before tonight's meeting, council had an executive session to discuss pending litigation and personnel issues.
Thank you. We're in the public comment section of the meeting. Anybody wishing to speak, come up to the podium, state your name and your address. Alrighty, Mayor's report. Anna Martin.
Thank you, Mr. President. Police activity April 2024. 4 arrests, 92 traffic citations issued, 8 non-traffic citations, 11 vehicle accidents, 5 identity theft, 14 domestic related incidents, 2 narcotics related arrests, 62 total traffic stops, and 2 shoplifting arrests. Total incidents 402. That concludes my report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mayor. Standing committee reports, Finance, Jason Russell.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. The treasurer's report for April 2024 as follows. Beginning balance, unrestricted accounts, $722,615.04. Restricted account, $3,779,529.30 for a total of $4,502,144.34. Actual revenues, unrestricted account, $1,943,073.51. Restricted account, $3,469,229.01. Total, $5,412,302.52. Actual expenditures, unrestricted account, $1,282,380.98. Restricted account, $3,408,678 for a total of $4,691,058.98. Fund balance, unrestricted account, $1,383,307.57. Restricted account, $3,840,080.31. Total, $5,223,387.88. Motion to accept the treasurer's report.
A motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion approving the check register for the month of April, which includes electronic fund transfers and general fund checks in the following ranges: 211,182 to 211,316, totaling $489,301.59.
A motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion?
Yes, he said 211,182, and it's 211,186.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
No, you're right.
Okay.
You want me to read it again?
No.
No.
Okay.
Was there a second?
Second.
All in favor on the amended, all in favor on the amended motion?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion authorizing the following interfund transfers for the month of April. Liquid fuels to the general fund, $9,474.53. Solid waste to the general fund, $67,638.50. Post-retirement to the general fund, $1,883.60. Capital fund to the general fund, $4,560.24 for total transfers of $83,556.87.
Have a motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
One more. Motion to enter into a government merchant processing agreement with Heartland Payment Systems LLC for treasury management services pertaining to bank accounts, and authorize the president and borough manager to execute the contract on behalf of the borough.
Have a motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
That ends my report, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, Jason. Health, Environment, and Cable, Joelle Barber.
Thank you, President Davis. Have a motion to authorize payments to Kevin Kane for wildlife control services in the amount of $800 for the month of April.
A motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I motion to authorize payment to the Hideaway Kennels for animal control services in the amount of $440 for the month of April.
Have a motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I motion to enter into an agreement with the Auburn Audubon Society of Western PA as a $5,000 grant subrecipient for the Heritage Hill Park Weed Hill Pollinator Garden Project, and authorize the president and borough manager to execute the contract on behalf of the borough.
Have a motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And then I just have an announcement that the rabies clinic in partnership with the White Oak Animal Safe Haven is scheduled for Saturday, June 8th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. here at the municipal building in the parking lot. The resident rate is free. Proof of residency is required. Non-resident rate is $5. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Joelle. Parks and Rec, Julie Overman.
Thank you, President Davis. I have a motion to enter into contract with Misty Lane Farms in the amount of $1,600 for carriage rides at the second annual holiday market on Saturday, November 30th, located at the Heritage Hill Park, and authorize the borough manager to execute the contract on behalf of the borough.
A motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I have a motion to authorize the purchase of 5 Euramax 10x10 canopy pop-up tents with sides through Walmart at a total cost of $1,214.95. Tents will be utilized for the various borough-sponsored community events.
A motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
Hand vote.
You
A roll
want
call vote.
Okay. George Pambakis,
Aye.
Julie Offerman,
Aye.
Charles Davis.
Yes.
Joelle Harbor,
No.
Jason Russell,
Yes.
Lori Sherrider,
No.
Amanda DePaulus.
Yes.
You have 5 yes, 2 no.
Motion passed.
I have a couple announcements. The White Oak American Legion Post 701 Memorial Day Parade on Monday, May 27th, beginning at 12 p.m. Also, the White Oak Pool opens for the 2024 season on Monday, May 27th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We are hosting 2 more Pool Pass pre-sale dates, Tuesday, May 21st and Wednesday, May 22nd at the Borough Building from 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. From May 27th until June 7th, there will be no daily admission to the pool. This time period will be designated for season pass holders only. Another announcement is White Oak Community Yard Sale is scheduled for Saturday, June 15th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Rain date is Saturday, June 16th. Please contact Michelle at the Borough office to be placed on the list. George? for the
Thank you, Julie.
seniors? You're
Okay,
welcome.
for the seniors, our yoga classes are still on Mondays and Wednesdays in the month of June. Coffee hours are on Thursday at 9:30 in June. That would be June 13th and June 27th. The summer picnic will be Wednesday, July 17th at 1 o'clock. In our August meeting, we're going to have a magician show up, so who knows if I'll be here in September. Our trips that we're going to take in June, trip to Niagara Falls in September, the 9/11 Memorial in October, the Altoona Curve, and on November 27th, we're going to cruise the Three Rivers and watch Light Up Night. And that concludes my senior report.
Awesome. Lori, for any updates on the Athletic Association?
We'll be having a meeting today, actually, right after this, at 8 p.m. at the Community Center over attached to the Athletic Association. Also, I wanted to announce that White Oak Community Kickball Tournament will be held on July 13th. It's on a Saturday. It's $25 per player. There's more information that you can pick up here in the Borough office. You can contact Michelle here, or you can contact myself. My number's on the flyer. And the time is to be determined depending on how many teams we have. That's pretty much it.
Thank you, Julie, George, and Lori. Planning and zoning, Amanda?
Thank you, President Davis. In the month of April, the following inspections were conducted: 13 occupancy inspections, 8 occupancy re-inspections, 6 complaint inspections, and 6 violation inspections. In the month of April, the following permit certificates or notices were issued: 14 certificates of occupancy, 1 temporary certificate of occupancy, 1 temporary access certificate, 6 zoning permits, 2 change of use zoning certificates, 4 permit applications sent to CEA for review, 2 residential building permits received back from CEA and processed, and 1 commercial building permit received back from CEA and processed. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Amanda. Public safety, Lori Schroeder.
I have a motion to enter into an agreement with Shiloh Services, Inc. for IT services for the police department at a cost of $1,245.75 per month, and authorize the borough manager to execute the contract on behalf of the borough.
A motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I also have a motion to approve the memorandum of understanding between the Borough of White Oak and the Allegheny County District Attorney for the purpose of disseminating records, audio, and video relating to criminal and non-criminal complaints, and authorize the council president and borough manager to execute the agreement.
A motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And the last motion is to enter into an agreement with Verizon under the General Services Administration, GSA, contract for their vehicle GPS and dash camera program at a cost of $15.95 per vehicle per month, and $72 per installation and $50 per camera unit, and authorize the council president and borough manager to execute the agreement.
A motion on the floor to have a second.
Second.
Question on the motion? I have one thing to say. I can't vote on this or any. I work for Verizon, so.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
No abstain.
Abstention goes with the majority. Public Works, George Van Backus.
Thank you, Chuck. For the month of April, over 800 man-hours were used, which 212 were used at the pool, getting it ready. 107 hours cleaning up the storm damage. The other highlights were 106 hours at the playground and 84 hours mowing grass at the parks. The full report is available here at the office on Monday through Friday between 8 and 4:30. I also would like to announce that the chipping program is underway. They are done on Thursdays. If you have chipping and needs picked up, you are to call 412-672-9727, extension 238. If no one answers, leave your name, address, and phone number. Again, these are on Thursdays, starting this month, and it goes through November, with the exceptions of May 23rd, May 30th, July 4th, and August 1st. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, George. Need a motion to accept the tax collector's reports and pay the commissions and fees due for April 2024.
So moved.
A motion to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Engineers report, Mr. Roach.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. A couple current projects with the Borough, the Heritage Hill Park Playground Project. We were able to assist Borough Public Works if they have any questions as they begin paving the access walkway at the playground. And the Athletic Association HVAC project is nearly complete. The electrical inspection was conducted, balancing was completed, and the final walkthrough is to be scheduled for next week. And the MS4 program, we are working on permitting for your stream project. A survey was previously completed for that site, and we have that. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Need a motion to accept the engineer's report and pay the fees due to Penn ENR Inc. for invoice 24818 dated May 2nd, 2024, totaling $4,666.59.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion on the second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Solicitor's report, Ashley.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I just wanted to announce that this evening at 7 p.m., council held a public hearing for the passage of an ordinance amendment that we will vote on this evening.
Need a motion to accept the solicitor's report and pay the fees due to Tucker Aaronsburg attorneys for invoice 670866 dated May 16th, 2024, totaling $7,195.75.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Tonight, we are going to consider 4 resolutions. I'll read them all at one time. We have Resolution 2024-17 to make refund of certain real property taxes to certain property owners as hereinafter listed by reason of official change order gentrification issued by the Allegheny County Board of Assessments, Appeals and Review, as well as abatements or overpayments. Resolution 2024-18, a resolution of the Borough of White Oak, County of Allegheny, and Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, approving certain amendments to the White Oak Police Department's standard operating procedures as they pertain to establishing policy and procedures for dissemination of protected information as required by 18 PACS 9106. Resolution 2024-19, a resolution of the Borough of White Oak, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, approving the Gusty-Holzinger Consolidation Plan, and Resolution 2024-20, a resolution of the Borough of White Oak, Allegheny County, Pennsylvania, authorizing the sale of the electronic non-radar device, NRAD device, to the Pomatuning Township Police Department for the amount of $500 and authorizing the borough manager to execute all documents pertaining to the transaction.
Need a motion to approve resolutions as read.
So moved.
Second.
The motion, the second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And as indicated earlier, we have one ordinance for our consideration tonight. Ordinance number 2024-21, an ordinance of the Borough of White Oak, County of Allegheny, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, partially amending the codified ordinances of the Borough of White Oak at Part 13, Planning and Zoning Code, Title 3, Zoning Districts, Article 1335, I-1 Light Industrial Districts, and at Part 13, Planning and Zoning Code, Title 3, Zoning Districts, Article 1337, I-2 Industrial Districts, to permit lawful uses not otherwise permitted in the zoning districts in the I-1 and I-2 zoning districts by special exception.
Need a motion to approve ordinance 2024-21.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion, the second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Do we have any new business?
I kind of have a new or old business, either one. What's the status of our playground?
Currently, it's under construction. The Public Works Department is doing the paving in-house. So they're up there with the mini excavator excavating out the trail. I would imagine excavation should be probably wrapped up this week. They'll start hauling and placing in stone and geotextile fabric next week, with paving to follow thereafter. And then once it's paved, then it'll be restoration work. So we're probably a couple weeks away from being complete.
I know we had trouble with the rains that we've had, and that set us back a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, John, thank you.
One other thing I forgot to mention, I just wanted to comment on the car show that was yesterday. I don't know if anybody had a chance to go to the car show, but Rainbow Fire Hall held a car show up at Heritage Pool, their annual car show, and they had a really good turnout. So
They had a beautiful day for it.
it was a beautiful day.
Yeah, if people are used to car shows, I mean, it's really neat. Some old cars, new cars. It's really a neat thing to go to. They'll have one next year too, so don't miss it.
I was at the car show, and there were cars in the upper lot, the lower lot, inside the caged area. There were plenty to see and lots to do.
There's a lot of baskets.
Do we have any old business? And also June 10th, 2024, 6:45 council workshop meeting. June 17th, 2024, 6:45 council workshop meeting, 7:30, the same date as the regular council meeting. Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.